to depart. What's your direction of flight? Sirius 872 Whiskey Tango, runway 16 right, full length, line up and wait, traffic 3 mile initial, T6.
16 right, line up and wait, 872 Whiskey Tango.
Nice tower, November 3131 Tango at holding point, runway 16 right, ready for departure, right crosswind.
Number 3131 Tango, Van Nuys Tower on request. Number 4. November 2 Whiskey Tango, runway 16 right, full length, cleared for takeoff without delay.
16 right, clear for takeoff, no delay, 872 Whiskey Tango.
November 9 November Sierra, keep that speed up. A right brake to the west is approved. You're inside of a Gulfstream 9 mile final, runway 16 right, cleared to land, traffic approach and departure rolls of Sirius now.
Yes, sir.
November 9 November Sierra, Van Nuys Tower, do you copy?
9 November Sierra, copy. We'll keep it in sight for you.
Airspeed's alive, 55.
Good.
Number 974 Tango Alpha, Van Nuys Tower, without delay, runway 16 right, clear for immediate takeoff, traffic approach.
That's anywhere between 65 and 70 we're going to rotate.
Runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, no delay, 974 Tango Alpha.
Is there a November 920 Golf Papa that would like to depart VFR?
Roger that, 920 Golf Papa, holding short of 16 right.
Roger, we've been trying to reach you.
I'm sorry?
Is the engine a bit rough?
A little bit.
VFR request, say direction of flight.
Take it back.
Right crosswind to Camarillo, 0 Golf Papa.
0 Golf Papa on request.
Forgetting something.
Gulfstream 874 Charlie, Van Nuys Tower, number 2, follow
what speed?
T6, approach and right bake,
Yeah,
runway 16 right, continue,
So
traffic will be
lower.
holding in position to depart prior.
Okay, 85, up. Yes?
Yeah.
Van Nuys Tower, Gulfstream 874 Charlie. With you on...
About 96 to 1500.
November 2 is Tango, turn right crosswind for downwind now.
Right crosswind to downwind to Whiskey Tango. A little bit of right rudder.
Gulfstream 874 Charlie, Van Nuys Tower, you up?
Affirmative, and we're on the ILS 16 right.
Gulfstream 874 Charlie, runway 16 right, continue, traffic will be holding in position to depart prior. Number 2, follow T6, close in right brake.
Okay, watching for him and continuing 874 Charlie.
November 4 Tango Alpha, Santa Monica or special flight rules?
Santa Monica, 4 Tango Alpha.
974 Tango Alpha, roger. Turn left, intercept the 405 freeway, fly
straight
southbound
downwind.
for Santa
Yep,
Monica,
turn.
when able to
Keep
squawk.
turning.
0264.
0264, intercept the freeway and follow that south, 974 Tango Alpha.
November 920 Golf Papa, be ready to go, runway 16 right, line up and wait, traffic 3.5 mile final, Gulfstream.
Lining up and wait on the 16 right, 0 Golf Papa. And tower citation 363 Bravo Sierra is in sequence at Echo.
Number 363 Bravo Sierra, Van Nuys Tower, roger. November 9 November Sierra, turn right first available, contact ground point 7 mile.
1,500.
November Sierra.
Yes.
November 0 Golf Papa, wind 1207, runway 16 right, full length, cleared
Keep
for
climbing.
takeoff without delay.
16 right, clear for takeoff, 0 Golf Papa.
Flexjet 553, Van Nuys Tower, you up?
We're ready, Flexjet 553.
Flexjet 553, expedite across runway 16 right at Echo. We're just going to have you join Alpha, runway 16 right at Delta, taxi via Alpha Delta. Cross the runway now without delay.
Without delay, crossing Flexjet 553.
November 874 Charlie, runway 16 right, cleared to land, number 1.
874
Yeah,
Charlie.
you can bring some power back.
Number 2 is Tango, VFR climb is approved, pilot's discretion, contact SoCal approach with your request 120.4.
20.4.
So the takeoff and climb was pretty uneventful. I think I did a decent job in both. I maintained altitude 7,500 all the way to Victorville. I hand flew the airplane, but the pattern work was a different story. Keep watching.
Number 872 Whiskey Tango, short departure ident.
Time.
Wait.
Whiskey Tango, right at contact 2 miles northwest of Van Nuys Airport. VFR climb is approved. Just remain west of the final for arrival.
Altitude.
Right, we'll remain west of final to Whiskey Tango.
Right, 600, contact Van Nuys Tower, 119.3.
Just keep flying straight.
Hello, SoCal X All Jet. 552, 8,000 uniform.
Exit 522, approach Golf numbers 3024. And thanks for uniform. You descend via the Jenny 5 arrival at Umbrook Island, Zulu runway 16
Climb
right.
at 95.
105, cruise climb.
Jenny 5 in Isla Zulu, Xjet 552.
Exit 552, and you're clear for the Isla Zulu, runway 16 right approach.
And we're clear for the Isla Zulu. Extra 552, thank you.
A bit of right rudder.
Whiskey Tango, what altitude are you climbing to?
7,500, 2 Whiskey Tango.
2 Whiskey Tango, roger. Leaving 5,000, you can resume navigation.
5,000 no nav, 2 Whiskey Tango.
SoCal, Skyline 735, Hotel Delta 8,500.
So he said we have to stay west of the approach course into Van Nuys.
Okay.
Because we have jets coming in through this Newhall Pass right here, and then leaving 5,000 we can resume on navigation. We can go direct to the airport.
Got it. $7,500, that's the highest I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah?
Been to that altitude before. I think maximum was 4.5.
It gets cold.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Big difference in climb performance since yesterday.
We're heavy, and it's a little bit hotter. It's a little bit more humid. So all those things affect our climb. Go a little bit to the right.
Okay.
Just a tad, because those mountains climb over there. Runway's long enough for you?
Wow, look at that. Like a graveyard of airplanes.
It is.
Wow. Make for some great videos.
Alright, so we're gonna go through some checklists here. We already did our takeoff, we got our descent, altimeter sec, have any defrost, landing light, fuel system mixture is fine where it is, seatbelts, fuel pump mixture, flaps, autopilot as required. Exit out of here. We're entering on a base for 3-5. That entire runway is just used as a parking lot.
Yeah. Wow. They use those now for like parts and things.
Yeah.
This is 2 Whiskey Tango, wind is 030 at 10, runway 35 short and clear for the option.
3-5, clear for the option, 2 Whiskey Tango. When 3-5 shortened, where's the runway start and end?
Are you asking
Remember,
me?
2 Whiskey Tango, it's shortened on the north side, which the paint marking is already up to date. It's just the pubs have not been updated.
Alrighty, thank you so much, 2 Whiskey Tango.
They have a 747.
So see how the wind's pushing us a little bit from the right to the left? So my nose is facing actually over that direction, so I'm crabbing right now.
Okay.
Letting the plane just kind of drift in the wind. Great on my airspeed. We have the runway made. Keep my nose on the 3-5, and I'm just going to keep my nose in that crab until we get into ground effect, and now I'll straighten it out with the rudder. See how that left rudder comes into play?
Right.
Now we're straight, lined up with the runway.
Wow.
We'll touch down both mains. Make sure we're on center line. Increase our power. Too full. Increase our angle of attack. Let the nose float off the ground. Positive rate flaps up to 50. Pretty dang cool. Accelerating through 85. Flaps up.
Look at the DC-10s. Wow.
Series 2 Whiskey Tango, left close traffic approved.
Left close, 2 Whiskey Tango. Right, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. What's your airspeed?
Okay.
More.
What's the pattern altitude?
Briefed it earlier. It was 2,885 field elevation, so we're 1,000 feet above, and I set it in your
Okay.
50. Come on, fly the plane. You did this yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Get it down to like 30 now, because now you're in a descent, you're losing your altitude, you're picking up airspeed. Get back up to 3,900. Hold 3,900. There you go. What's your touchdown point, aiming point?
Numbers?
Numbers is your aiming point? Or is that your touchdown point?
That's my touchdown point.
The numbers? You can touchdown on the numbers?
So flying in Victorville was a little challenging for me at first. The amount of airplanes parked was mesmerizing and I was paying too much attention to them and I was losing situational awareness.
Sears 2 Whiskey Tango, runway 35 short and clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 2 Whiskey Tango.
Runway 35.
Runway 35.
Turn. Base.
Altitude.
Flaps full. Turn final. Get centered. You're fast. Fast and you're high. No, don't put that power back in. Power controls your altitude, you're high.
Okay.
Keep your nose down, bring your power to idle. Smaller movements on the stick. Keep your power idle.
Victor Hotel, good afternoon.
A little bit early on the flare.
We are showing 7 miles.
A little bit of left rudder.
4,300. Making ourselves unbound for landing.
Look at the Richmond 13, Vigo Tower, roger. Proceed inbound to the ramp, except that remain 2 miles south of the approach and runway 35 out of Cirrus in the pattern. Wind is 03011, landing at the ramp, be at your own risk, use caution, unprotected.
What was that vibration when we landed?
I think that was the nose wheel.
Just confirm you wanted to maintain south.
Because he landed a little bit sideways.
Okay.
Richmond 13, affirmative, yeah, just remain 2 miles south of the approach and runway 35 for the Cirrus. He'll be in the left pattern.
Okay, 86, safe distance, flaps up.
Roger that.
Climbing at 95. Fly your airspeeds 95, maintaining runway in. Current altitude is 3,900, so 3600
looks like your tag just dropped off my radar. Say your position, altitude, and
crossway.
Richmond 13, we're showing about 6 miles now. 6 to the south out of 4,000.
Not too much, we're going to start descending.
Richmond 1-3, roger. From your current position, you can just proceed eastbound and then proceed into the ramp from the east.
600.
Okay,
turn
eastbound and
crosswind.
into the ramp from the east, Richmond 1-3.
Power back. Power back. There you go. So airspeed's supposed to be 100.
100.
Good.
Okay, a beam configure. Check. First launch of pumps.
We got a little bit of power down.
Yeah, I was just doing that.
Alright, now we're just maintaining this heading, keeping an eye outside.
Whiskey Tango, runway 35 short and clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 2 Whiskey Tango.
Make sure you say your runway assignment.
35, okay. Okay, 45 turn.
Yeah, don't ask me, you know it.
Alright.
I should be able to be at the point where I don't have to say anything.
Okay, that makes sense.
Altitude.
Be confident.
Richmond 1-3, that Sears traffic is
I'll
turning
correct you
about
if you're wrong.
1.5 mile base right now, 3,600 descending.
We got him in south, Richmond 1-3.
Roger.
Okay, full flaps.
Good.
There's a Bazzi, I didn't notice that.
So you're off
High,
to the left and
down.
you're high.
Yeah. Cutting down. Full flaps. Speed is good, but a bit too high. Cut down. Throttle.
Put a little bit of power back in. Nose at the 3.5. Just pitch and power is necessary to be on your airspeed.
Okay.
You're fast. You're drifting off to the left because we got the wind coming from our right a little bit. Very good.
Okay, power idle.
Yep, runway main, keep your nose at the 3.5. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Now transition. Look at the 1,000 footers. Pull back a little bit more and a little bit of left rudder, more left rudder. There. Pull it back. Beautiful.
Yep.
Touchdown right at the stall speed.
Yeah.
Or stall warning.
Alright.
Sure we have a smoother application of power next time.
Okay, like slower.
Yeah, a little bit slower, you don't really want to. So at 65, we can just apply back pressure.
Okay.
And we'll,
Okay.
come off the
Flaps up
ground.
to 50.
Tower Richmond 1-3, just going to do a quick 360 right overhead here. We got maintenance being done on aircraft, engine cowlings are open.
Vision 1-3, Roger, is approved.
How much money do you think is here?
Crazy.
They have like 10 747s right next to each other right here.
Look how many airplanes FedEx have.
Yeah. You missing something?
600.
Okay, I'll
Distracting you on purpose.
okay. Okay, turn. Flaps up, now I can turn.
Wings level. Continue your turn now. Climb. What altitude are we supposed to be at?
3900.
Airspeed?
100.
Okay. Bring your power back. I want you to understand that relationship of pitch and airspeed and power and altitude. Turn a little bit to the right. This is 3-5 on the heading bug.
Okay.
I can change this to OBS, so I can move this course to help you get lined up.
That would be great.
With where the runway actually is. Keep turning.
This is 2 Whiskey Tango, runway 35 short and clear for the option.
Runway 35, clear for the option. 872 Whiskey Tango. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, what?
Cutting down on power and 50% flaps because I did it late.
Yep. I want you to say every motion you do out loud.
Okay.
Even when you solo, I'm gonna have you do that.
Okay.
Because it'll help you not forget stuff.
Okay, now I'm turning.
So beam my touchdown point. I'm gonna configure. I'm gonna mixture enriching or leave where it is.
Okay.
Fuel pump on boost. Power back 25%. Flaps down to 50%.
Okay.
45 degree to my aiming point. I'm going to turn my base.
Base. Okay.
Base established. Wide arc. Flaps full.
Flaps full. Okay. Now
Not
turning
yet,
on
not
final.
Yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Now you can turn. Airspeed, not too much of a bank.
Okay.
So we're high, so what are you gonna do?
Cut down on power.
Altitude.
Should be hearing that altitude warning on base, not final.
Okay.
Did he clear us for the option?
Yes.
Pretty sure he did, yeah. How do you think we are?
High.
Okay. Or idle. Easy. Left rudder. My controls?
Your controls.
My controls. Okay. Smaller movements on the controls when we're closer to the ground.
Okay.
Even in the air in general, I want you to have small adjustments. You're all over the place on short final. Good approach sets you up for a good landing. You were high the entire time. Configured late. Everything adds up. Things are hard to catch up to in an airplane.
Okay.
Alright, safe distance 85, flaps up. And even starting on your upwind, you're climbing out at like 106 maybe, and you were like 110 on your downwind. Everything matters.
Okay.
Your controls.
My controls.
$600.
Okay, turning left base, left crosswind.
What's your airspeed?
90. Should be climbing at 85.
96.
Okay, yeah, 96, okay.
Talk out loud here.
Okay, coming up on pattern altitude, speed is a bit too high. So raising the nose, here's 3900, cutting
Smaller adjustments.
Okay.
Power you can be a little more aggressive with, but your controls are very sensitive.
Okay. Okay, 100 knots, 3900 feet.
Good. Let go of the controls. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start to configure. 1, 2, 3, flaps 50.
Their airspeeds and stuff out loud.
Okay. We're at 90
This is
now.
Whiskey Tango, runway 35 short and clear for the option.
Runway 35, clear for the option, 2 Whiskey Tango.
And you're creeping in towards the runway. This road is a good visual reference point to be 90 degrees, or excuse me, parallel.
Okay.
So like that.
Okay.
And then we take a look down here, we had our visual reference aid of our HSI needle, or a CDI needle. Supposed to be descending after we configure.
Okay.
Power at 25.
Okay, turning
That'll help us
base.
descend.
Say again.
So that'll help us descend.
Okay. Okay, wings level,
Wide arc, flaps full.
flaps full.
Altitude.
How we looking?
Speed is looking great. We're a tad bit high. I cut down power.
Good. Constantly ask yourself that. How am I looking? What am I going to do to change it?
Okay.
Very good approach here. This looks very stable.
Alright.
Victorville Tower, Skyhawk 737 Echo Charlie.
Trying to do a gentler
Skyhawk 737 Echo Charlie, Echo Tower.
Victorville Tower, Skyhawk 737 Echo Charlie. It's currently 2 nautical miles to the east. We'll be approaching touch go 35 with information. Thank you.
Skyhawk 7 Echo Charlie, Roger.
Runway mate, power idle.
35, report establishment downwind.
35, keep it there.
Report established downwind next.
Okay, transition, flare.
Right, traffic, 35.
Look at 1,000 footers, look at the middle of the runway now. Those dots down at the end. Very nice. Much better. Smooth power application.
Yes. Okay.
Back pressure on the stick. Positive rate flaps up.
Flaps up to 50. Speed is 76. Climbing. Okay, we want to climb at 85. Okay, safe distance. 85. Flaps up.
Very good job. Good approach makes a good landing, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that was great. Every time at this point.
I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
It must be a speed that the nose gear finally just straightens out.
Okay. Okay, climbing at 95.
96.
96, okay.
$600.
Okay, turning left cross.
Roughly, we're 96 until we get to drive pattern altitude. Then right there, you can bring your power back. Small changes.
There's 2 Whiskey Tango.
No.
Downwind tower calls base. Your number 2 flying a Skyhawk. It's approximately 2.5 miles southeast of the field, entering a right base 35.
Was he talking to us?
Then downwind, you got base seats of 2 Whiskey Tango.
Okay.
Skyhawk 7 Echo Charlie.
They were following a
short and clear for the option wind.
2.5 mile final.
Okay. Clear for the option. 35, 737 Echo Charlie.
So if he's gonna call our base, we shouldn't start descending until he actually does.
Yeah, it depends. Right here in the traffic patterns where it doesn't really get standard anymore.
Okay.
You can configure a little bit later. You can descend a little bit later because you're going to be farther away from the runway, but you've been flying a far downwind anyways, so.
Okay.
You can configure now.
Okay.
You see that traffic? 200 feet below us. What?
I don't.
There's 2 Whiskey Tango. You can turn base at your discretion. Number 2 flying the Skyhawk, approximately half mile final, runway 35 short and
altitude.
I got him.
Okay, turning base, runway 35 to Whiskey Tango.
You gotta listen to the whole transmission. You cut him off.
Did I?
Yeah. What airspeed are we putting our flaps in?
White arc.
Just at the cusp of it. What's your power at? You're at like 50%. Pushing you down. Bring your power back. It's procedure, Ralph. You do the same thing every time.
Altitude.
That way, if something's off, you notice it. Even if you're farther out, you still do the same thing. Now you pick, let's say, that building as my configuration point.
Uh-huh.
How are we looking?
A tad bit high, I'm cutting down.
A lot of bit high.
Okay.
Go idle. Look in front of you. You should be focused on the 3-5. Don't look to your left and right. Good reintroduction of power, because then we're on glide slope. Runway made, power idle. Flare. Left rudder. Hold on. My controls.
Your control.
Okay, that was close. That Cessna was still on the runway, technically.
Oh, okay.
Tower 77 Echo Charlie, which director of traffic you want me to be in?
Skyhawk 7 Echo Charlie, left close traffic approved.
Left close traffic for Skyhawk 77 Echo Charlie, thank you.
Victorville Tower, 2 Whiskey Tango. Mind if I step in front of this Cessna? Our speeds are a little bit faster than theirs.
So it's 2 Whiskey Tango, right close traffic approved.
Right close traffic, 2 Whiskey Tango. Okay, your controls.
My controls. Right traffic?
Yeah, turn.
$600.
Okay, we're gonna do 3 more and then we're gonna go back.
Okay.
Climbing 96.
Yep.
Power back. No. Watch this. So you're still at 96, you bring your power back. I'm not pushing down on the stick at all. Look what happens to the nose.
Yeah.
Don't push down on the nose because then your airspeed's gonna get away from you.
Okay. But I shouldn't start descending now, right?
No.
Okay.
So it's 2 Whiskey Tango, number 1, runway 35, short and clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 35, 2 Whiskey Tango.
Skyhawk 7 Echo Charlie, extend downwind, tower calls base, number 2 flying the Cirrus.
Okay, configure.
Beam the approach and on the right side.
7 Echo Charlie, copies all, we'll extend the downwind.
Power back. Descend. for airspeed. Same time, increase our power to keep that altitude.
Okay, runway mate. Power
Runway
idle.
mate now, yeah, power idle. Keep that nose down. Transition now, flare. Good. Up more. You landed with your nose gear first, and then it puts you into a porpoising condition. So you just need a little bit more flare.
Okay.
Otherwise, that wasn't a bad approach. You got it. You got it centered, but right on center line. Put your nose down a little bit.
There's 2 Whiskey Tango, left close approved.
Left close approved, 2 Whiskey Tango, thank you. Okay, 85 flaps off.
You don't need to descend there when you take your flaps out. Just stay at that kind of same angle and your engine will have enough power to pull you out of that.
Okay, airspeed is good, I think altitude is good.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe a touch high. And we're off to the left. High. No. Idle. Flare a little bit more. So you kicked out of that crab too early there. Your nose down a little bit here. Okay. You can hold that crab until you get into ground effect. You kicked it out way too early, so it pushed us off over to the right. Then you try to use rudder to correct that, which moved us over to the left.
Okay.
And, or excuse me, vice versa. We had the wind coming from our right. So we got kicked over to the left from not crabbing anymore. Hold on. We got kicked over to the left from the wind. You used rudder to try to correct it. Then you got it centered. Then we were getting pushed by the wind again.
Right.
So then at that point, we landed sideways because we were bleeding off airspeed and it was time to touch down. My recommendation to you is to stay in that crab until you're into ground effect. You can hold it even when you're in ground effect. Then when you're about to take the flaps out.
I did.
Hold it here so you don't descend, but you still increase
airspeed. Frequency change, premium flight.
So,
thank you, have a good day.
You can take out that crab in ground effect and then hold it there. Then you bleed off the energy, and then you can touch down straight, kick in that rudder.
Okay.
Because the objective of a final approach is to stay centered, then to stay in a continuous position to land.
Okay.
It's gonna be our last one, we're gonna go back.
Okay.
And Tower 2 Whiskey Tango, on this one we're gonna be making a left crosswind departure. We get lined up just slightly.
Okay.
And we can leave our power pretty much at 25% the entirety of the rest of the pattern.
Okay.
Sets you up for a stabilized approach.
Bit high.
Yep, just take some power out. A little bit left, so go to the right. Power out. Easy on the rudders, you shouldn't have to finagle it with it too much. Good. Flare, look down the runway. A little bit of right aileron to stay centered. Now left rudder. See that?
Yep.
Jeez. Check that nose gear after this flight.
Yeah. Positive rate, flaps 15.
Nose down.
Okay, retracting flaps.
Okay. Here, take my controls.
600.
My controls. Take a look off our right wing. Runway's way over there. Try to stay on the runway. Even if it requires crab. Remember this little diamond right here?
This is 2 Whiskey Tango. Are you going to want flight following to your next destination? If so, say destination.
Yeah, we'll take flight following. We're going to Van Nuys, Kilo, Victor, November, Yankee, 6,500. Hey, your controls.
Okay, should I intercept this?
No, we're doing a crosswind departure.
November 2 Whiskey Tango, keep your same squawk and contact Josh approach 124.55, good flight.
124.55, thank you, sir. 2 Whiskey Tango. Okay, 124.55. So we're gonna do the toggle bottom,
Then move your mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Joshua approach, Cirrus 2 Whiskey Tango is with you just off, what airport is this?
Victorville. We're going to say, yeah, we're going to request flight following to Van Nuys 6,500, Sirius SR20, slant Gulf. Joshua approach.
Joshua approach 2 Whiskey Tango.
872 Whiskey Tango, full call sign.
Okay, 872 Whiskey Tango, just off Victorville.
They don't need to say where we are, really.
Okay. Joshua approach, Cirrus November 872 Whiskey Tango is SR20 slant Golf. Request flight following to Van Nuys 6,500.
November 872 Whiskey Tango, the approach, ident, palm altimeter 3030.
Ident, altimeter is 3030, Cirrus 872 Whiskey Tango.
November 2 Whiskey Tango, radar contact, 4 miles west, Victorville Airport.
Thank you.
Joshua approach, Archer 8422 November, 9,500.
Archer 8422 November, dash approach, roger, Fox altimeter 3031.
Altimeter 3031, and I have X-ray 22 November.
Roger. November 360, contact SoCal approach 120.4, good day.
120.4, 360, see you.
Can I do direct again so it will give us a new path, or do you want me to intercept this one?
Look outside. Where do you think those mountains are at?
I'm not sure.
Say like 9,500, maybe close to 10.
Oh, wow.
So turn to the right. We're gonna go around them. You can see right here on our page, this is all really dark brown.
Yeah.
So there's some pretty tall mountains. We can also see on our for flight. Go to the sectional page, maps page. Tell me what the MEA is for that, or the
10,400.
Yeah. You have to be at least 10,400 feet in that sector to clear the obstacle.
Okay.